Farmers Hub, where we tell interesting but informative farmer stories. Today, we're joined by Mr. Paul Kakumba, lead researcher at Climate Smart Agriculture Initiative, and we'll be discussing climate-resilient maize varieties to combat fall armyworm threats. Welcome, Mr. Kakumba.
Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me to the podcast.
Sure. Glad to have you. So, Mr. Kakumba, what is fall armyworm and why is it such a big concern for Zambian farmers?
Fall armyworm, scientifically known as Spodoptera flagipeda, is an invasive pest that feeds on maize and other cereals which include wheat and sorghum. It causes significant damage to yields of farmers. In Zambia, fall armyworm has become a major threat, with most areas in the country reporting damage of up to 60 to 70%. Maize, which is a staple crop for majority of Zambians, is a key economic crop. Henceforth, the pest has directly impacted food security and farmer incomes in the country.
Oh, okay. So what's special about the new maize varieties that have been released by ZARI? There's GV 602022, GV 6076, and GV 6088.
These varieties are special in the sense that all the three of them are medium maturing maize varieties that have inbuilt tolerance to fall armyworm. What that simply means is that these newly released varieties can be able to withstand pest attacks better than the conventional varieties which are available in the market. And this helps reduce crop losses and ensuring that farmers can be able to harvest something during outbreaks. This is a big step in managing pests through breeding rather than relying solely on chemical pesticides.
Okay, and how do these new varieties help farmers adapt to climate change?
Climate change is now a global issue, and it causes erratic weather, it causes droughts, and these conditions create an enabling environment for pest outbreaks, such as the fall armyworm. These new varieties are part of the climate smart solutions simply because they are more resilient to stress. Therefore, farmers have a better chance of getting a stable yield even under tough conditions. It's about building long-term resilience into the food system.
Okay. And also, what role did the Climate Smart Agriculture Initiative and the University of Galway play in this project?
This was a very important collaboration between the Climate Smart Agriculture Initiative and the Zambia Agriculture Research Institute because both institutions were able to work hand in hand together to release these varieties. Climate Smart Agriculture Initiative was able to provide scientific expertise, research support, and innovative strategies to ZARI. And ZARI was able to provide the environment for testing these varieties and also ensuring that these varieties are well adapted to Zambia's local farming conditions.
Okay. So, can we put the economic impact into perspective? Mr. Kakumba, how much is at stake?
It is massive. Because annually crops worth more than $13 billion at risk due to fall armyworm attack globally. However, for Zambia alone, losses like area stated in my introduction that has been reported up to 60 to 70%, and this affects yield and potential revenue for farmers. So this can be brought to an amount of around $9.4 million. So the newly released varieties are giving the government an opportunity to save money and spend it into other important sectors of the economy such as education and health. These losses usually hit the smallholder farmers the hardest, and many of them lack resources for effective pest control.
Okay, and this initiative, how is it supporting smallholder farmers specifically?
That's a very, very good question. And I must be quick to mention that smallholder farmers an important part of the agriculture sector in Zambia, as they contribute about 80% of the production in Zambia. So these varieties were bred with smallholders' needs in mind. They are very affordable, easy to grow, and more resilient to fall mealworm attack. ZARI, Climate Smart Agriculture Initiative, are working with local extension officers to train farmers and also to ensure that the seed is distributed, especially in hard-hit areas in the country.
Okay, but has there been any feedback from farmers using the new varieties yet?
Yes, absolutely. So far, whilst we did the first rollout, and I must be quick to mention that the rollout is still ongoing, the early adopters of these varieties have reported stronger crops and fewer losses during the pest outbreaks. Though we are still collecting more data in the next seasons, but so far the results are very promising, and there is growing interest from the Zambian farmers to grow these varieties in their fields.
Okay, and how do these efforts support Zambia's national maize production goals?
These efforts and partnerships like the one we have between Climate Smart Agriculture Initiative and the Zambia Agriculture Research Institute are very critical, simply because the country of Zambia has set the target for producing maize to 10 million metric tons per annum. However, over the years, the country has had a shortfall, with normally having a shortfall of around 3 to 4 million metric tons of maize. However, the release of these new pest-tolerant varieties are now part of government strategies to close this gap and ensure that national food security is enhanced.
So where can people go to learn more or support these efforts, Mr. Kakumba?
That's a very, very important question. I believe that these technologies, whenever they are developed, there should be a lot of access to information by farmers. We encourage farmers to follow updates from the Zambia Agriculture Research Institute and from the Climate Smart Agriculture Initiative using via social media platforms such as X, Facebook, and Instagram. Then we are also working hand in hand with local radio stations who have been running adverts and the information discussion programs like this podcast, for example, where we share the information about these new released varieties, where farmers are able to learn about them.
Okay, that's quite interesting. Unfortunately, listeners, that's all the time we had for the podcast today. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Kakumba. This was very informative.
Thank you for inviting me, and have a good day, listeners.
So you can learn more about the climate resilient varieties at kakumba.ie. Until next time, keep feeding the future. Bye.